Namaste friends. We are living in difficult times with the new coronavirus becoming a global epidemic. More than 1.5 lakh people around the world have contacted the virus. The number is going up every day and more countries are getting covered. It's definitely a very serious situation. Governments across are taking measures to combat the situation and reduce the spread of the virus. One of the measures is asking people to maintain social distance. Why is this important? Because with this virus, people are contagious even before they develop symptoms or they show those symptoms. This is the reason that the virus is spreading much quicker than any of the others that we have encountered so far. So what is social distancing? Social distancing is the simplest way to stop or slow the spread of the infectious disease. Social distancing is maintaining physical distance between two individuals.
Social distancing is the simplest way to stop or slow the spread of any infectious disease. Coronavirus is most likely to spread through direct or close contact between people. So there are some important things that you must do whenever and wherever possible.
Most important is to understand the distance which is safe, and that is at least 1.5 meters, which is about 4 feet between two individuals. If you are sick or down with fever or flu, the most important thing to do is to stay home and away from others. Keep an eye on your family members who are starting to have any similar symptoms such as fever, cold, cough, or breathlessness. Identify ways to have some separation even at the home. If you're taking care of a sick person, then do remember to use a mask.
Practice good personal hygiene. Make sure you close your mouth with a tissue or a handkerchief when you sneeze or cough, or just sneeze into your elbow. This will greatly reduce the number of germs that spread to people and objects around you. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Scrub for at least 20 seconds. You can use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer to wash your hands.
Ensure that we regularly disinfect high-touch surfaces such as electronic devices, including mobile phones and computers, tables and doorknobs. Rethink your visit to shops. You can opt to buy more goods online. And today, most online companies are actually practicing good social distance. And if they are not doing it, then we can ask the person delivering at home to do the same.
We know too well that kids may ask to be taken out of station. Hold the thought and consider if traveling at this time is at all necessary. Stop shaking hands as a greeting. You could wave your hand, do a namaste, our traditional Indian way.
When we are having lunch, we are asking people to bring food from home as much as possible and avoid sitting close to each other or in groups in a cafeteria or a lunch zone. Even at the lunch place where people have to eat what we are providing in the cafeteria, we are marking tables and spreading them out so that there is safe distance. Our request is, when you are taking food, whether it's food at the canteen or coffee during breaks, try and maintain safe distance between two individuals.
Use digital payment methods instead of handling money. There are quite a few apps nowadays that allow you to go cashless.
In case we have to step out, please remember that we need to wash our hands before entering and leaving buildings or when we are using any public utility. Avoid being near people with confirmed infection. Maintain at least the distance that we spoke about, 1.5 meters, which is broadly about 4 feet.
People above 60, and particularly those in their 80s, have a disproportionately higher risk of contracting the virus. Additionally, people with pre-existing health conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, respiratory illness and cancer are at a higher risk. It is important that we practice these social distancing interventions to protect everyone in the population, especially those who are highly susceptible to getting infected. Let us protect ourselves and our environment and fight the epidemic early by maintaining social distance to curb the spread of coronavirus. I'm sure you will play an active role in preventing the spread of the virus by practicing social distancing. For regular updates on COVID-19, visit your intranet page.
If any one of us feel any symptoms such as cold, cough, fever or breathlessness, we are requesting everybody to rush for medical help. We have OHCs or occupational health centers at most of our premises. We have people available there to give the first level of treatment. If you are not at the workplace, please rush to a doctor or a hospital closest to you. Please remember, social distancing does not mean cutting off from the world and living in isolation. It simply means increasing the space, the physical space between two people. The more space between you and the others, the harder it is for the virus to spread. Request once again for all of us is to practice social distancing and the good hygienic practices that are being talked about not only in this video but also being sent out through various communication modes. And at the end of this whole exercise, we'll come out winners with a lot of learning. Stay safe and thank you very much for listening.